Instagram is one app that just does not stop changing. From rolling out new features to removing old ones every other month, Instagram revamps itself. Recently, the tech giant Meta let go Shop tab from its Instagram platforms as part of its test to improve its user experience, but is it working? In this video, we'll talk about all the newest updates and what they might mean for the future of Instagram's layout. First off, is Instagram changing? In the recent test update, Meta moved the Shop tab from the home screen of the social media app to a more obscure location. Meta discreetly placed the new area of the Shop tab under Settings. We'd say it's the least likely location to put a button to access shops, but that's what the tech company did in its recent tests. The first changes to the popular social media app were reported on Twitter, as is usually when something new happens worldwide. The Instagram users took to Twitter and they first noticed the change. They wrote that the notification tab had taken place of the Shop tab. While this was the case for most users, confusion rose when TechCrunch revealed that the Message tab had actually replaced the Shop tab. This hinted that Meta was rolling out multiple tests simultaneously to determine the best place for the tab. Soon after speculations grew about the popular social media app, Meta's spokesperson made it public knowledge that they were letting TechCrunch test out various versions of the new layout catering to the experience of the Shop tab. This exciting development means that our experience on Instagram may look very different from what we're used to. While it's not yet confirmed what the permanent place for the infamous tab will be, we can rightfully say that the people's experience will decide that answer. Followed by, does Instagram really need the change? Meta's spokesperson explains this big question by the simple fact that Meta values its user experience. Their prime focus has been on simplifying the experience of using Instagram so that it's easier to access and use the central social media platform. Meta also revealed that the changes they're trying out for the main navigation bar of the application that usually seen at the bottom only will be tested on a small number of people. Moving on, does the shopping tab even matter? In recent years, there's been a boom in valuable revenue generation for online sellers on Instagram, the popular social media platform. In 2020, the launch of Instagram Shops was an exciting development that allowed its users to shop for products while still staying on the forum. Later in 2020, the position of the Shop tab was moved to the main screen of the social media app. This move catered to creators and small businesses so they could better promote their merchandise and connect to their respective markets. We think this is done partly because that would make their user experience easier on the platform. You'd no longer have to leave to buy things that interest you, and you would be able to find something you didn't think you needed. This, however, did not serve all user needs because some didn't want to shop on the image and video sharing app. Plenty of businesses that had made their mark on the platform relied on the Shop tab for their revenue, some of which it has become of their prime source of income. Taking away the convenience of having the Shop tab on the homepage might negatively affect small and big businesses alike. While the Shop tab isn't fully removed, it's been difficult to find. Other ways to shop are still available on Instagram through feeds, reels, and stories. People can still buy products, but it's just not streamlined like the Shop tab. Coming up, Instagram vs the shopping tab. Looking back to its initial days of inception, Instagram has changed drastically, constantly adapting to the changing times and its ever-evolving consumer base. Most of the first users of Instagram are growing up, and with it, so is the platform. In an internally circulated memo meant for the Instagram staff earlier this month, the company decided to test a simple version of the feature. They were doing this because of the alleged change in its priorities as a company. We think that's an interesting piece of info because it hints that Instagram is becoming less assertive about the e-commerce side of its platform. It could be said that perhaps among the many reasons why Instagram might have moved its Shop tab was because it simply wasn't as successful as Meta had hoped it'd be. Some Instagram users were reported to have rejoiced at the news that the features might be moved out of sight. We think this is because not all needs of social media users are the same. We don't all want to be bombarded with products to buy when we're scrolling through our feeds. At the end of the day, it comes down to the usage patterns of Instagram's users. Then we have Meta gets updated. Usually when giant companies like Meta test out features, they test out more than one feature to understand what best resonates with their users. Among the other features that Meta was excited to test out was a monetization feature for creators. That's bound to catch your attention, right? Well, it definitely caught ours because who wouldn't want to make money off social media? This test feature is called Gifts. From what we currently know of the feature, this will let users make money from making reels. When Meta was asked about the valuable feature, their spokesperson reveals that Gifts is not currently being tested externally and is only an internal prototype. The feature first gathered attention when Alessandro Paluzzi, an app researcher, first noticed its conception. When the feature was first developed, it came under the name of Content Appreciation. Paluzzi released screenshots of the feature. According to him, users could toggle a button to allow their fans to send them gifts. Creators could also check their eligibility to special features through a new tab found under settings called the Gifts tab. The screenshots imply that a button would be visible under Reels to let followers send the creators gifts. If this feature is rolled out worldwide, it would mean those creators will be more inclined to make Reels and benefit from it. Moving on with other news, no more nudes on Instagram. Most people have been at the receiving end of an unsolicited nude message. The occurrence being highly disturbing has led Instagram to develop a new solution to solve the problem. App researcher Alessandro Paluzzi revealed earlier this week that the latest feature that Instagram was working on was going to help veil the unsolicited images sent by users on the platform. He also noted that though this feature would prevent the unsavory experience of seeing an unsolicited nude photo, the company itself won't be able to access the image. It was among the features the social media site confirmed to TechCrunch. While the feature is still on the infant stages of development, it won't be sent out for testing just yet. Meta spokesperson Liz Fernandez revealed that the technology would be an optional control for Instagram users so that they can prevent themselves from seeing content that would otherwise not choose to see. DMs containing nudity would be one of the things that users could be saved from seeing. Liz also confirms that this technology doesn't breach user privacy by allowing Meta employees to see sensitive private messages and that the information is never spread. Fernandez explained that the company was working closely with experts from respective fields to find ways to offer more control to users while simultaneously protecting their users' rights. Paluzzi's screenshot also revealed that this feature is effective. Instagram will process these images on the device instead of its own servers. It'll also give you a choice to see the photo regardless of if you think you trust the sender. Moving on, reposting made easy. When we say something like this on a major social media platform, we instantly want to share it with people we think will enjoy it as much as we did. Instagram will soon make it easier for you to repost Reels and post to people you like. The feature isn't public yet, but we hope it'll soon be. The helpful feature is currently set to be tested by a selected few individuals. A spokesperson from Meta unveiled that the new report feature will work similar to how you share posts on your stories, but this time you'll be able to reshare them to your feed. This practice will credit the creators of shared posts while also letting people appreciate and share content they moved by. Finally, Instagram users are upset. While Instagram continues to set out new features while it tests and alters existing ones, not everyone is happy about the developments. Many photographers and artists have taken to Twitter and other social media sites to express their discomfort with Reels and how Instagram prioritizes promoting only them instead of accounts that are image-based. Artists and photographers are either jumping on the train to make Reels or just quitting altogether. Celebrities like Kylie Jenner have also reposted the sentiment of not liking how the platform became so uncannily similar to TikTok, a video-based social media app. And that's a wrap for this video, my friends. What do you think about the Instagram's new features? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.